Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here. Gonna show you a commentary video for Rome Total War, and this is just a fun battle. It was a 12,000 denarii fight, and the only rules were no elephants, no artillery. So I'm commanding the SPQR Romans. My opponent's name is Knight Pair of 7, commanding the red Julii Romans. So I was just taunting my opponent with this this false new box, more of a pentagon to be honest, but yeah, so I have 5 urban cohorts here, no cavalry whatsoever, and I hid my triarii in the forest. There's 4 of them, and there's also 4 units of archer auxilia. So yeah, I just went with a fun build, as I typically love to do. Let's go look at my opponent's army. He has 1 unit of urbans right here, just kind of combing the forest, looking for hidden units. Honestly, if you're gonna scout for hidden units, use your cav. It's a lot faster. He's got town watch. I think he has like 2 units of town watch, 5 units of urban cohorts. Looks like 3 Roman archers, 1 archer auxilia, and then 4 Praetorian cav. Now he distributed his upgrades really oddly. Like this one has gold. This one only has 1 upgrade. This one has 5 upgrades. This one only has 2 upgrades. This urban has 6 upgrades. This one has 1. This one has 5. That one has 1. So it's kind of an ad hoc approach he went with his upgrades. But ultimately, he does have a better army than myself, in my opinion. I've got the firepower in terms of missile range, but he's got the more balanced army. He's got these Praetorian cav, even though they're not all upgraded that well. They are upgraded enough to have the maneuverability to take out my infantry-based army. So anyways, he was probing on the left, on his left, with his urbans down there, as you can see. See that? Still looking for hidden units. And he's gonna probe down this way, checking out the forest right there for hidden units. He's using a unit of archer auxilia, and I think he's actually gonna use this town watch here to do it. He's gonna... oh yeah, he's gonna use this unit of town watch to run into the trees here. He suspects I'm hiding something. He doesn't know what, but he's gonna use this town watch squad to check it out. So in response, I'm gonna peel off a unit of urbans, and I'm gonna intercept it. Now if I wanted to, I could just open up my missiles, my archer auxilia, and just wipe out this unit of archer auxilia right now. But I want to save my surprise for when it's more decisive. So what I have my eyes set upon are his Praetorian cav. But all these guys are hidden right now. So anyways, he's coming out here. I'm getting shot by archer auxilia. I don't really care. I'm going to intercept this town watch before they get to the trees. I'm going to chase him out. So honestly, it wasn't really worth the effort here to keep my guys clandestine, but you know, I wanted to have some fun. I say it's not worth it because I get shot by a lot of archers on the way back. Luckily his guys are in flaming mode, so I'm losing some men, but I think it would have been worse if he had his guys on non-flaming. And I forgot to turn off my Pila, so here I am wasting Pila. No, actually I shot at his Praetorian cav. I thought they were going to go for his town watch, but they didn't. Good thing. Anyhow, I'm moving my urbans back with my isolated unit of urbans here, so that they're not so isolated. Mind you, this was before they invented the social distancing thing. Can't imagine being this close to other people at this moment, especially getting shot by archers. That kind of sucks. Anyhow. So, he's still combing the forest, I think, with his urbans. No, I think they're done. So he didn't do a really thorough job scouting out the area. Honestly, again, if he uses cav, it would have been a lot faster. And something else you can do is just go to the area where you think there's a hidden unit and press down on your scroll key on your mouse, and then it'll go zoom in on the nearest unit. So let's say it zooms to the trees over here. That means there's something hiding in those trees. But that said, yeah, use your cav to scout. Don't use infantry. if you can avoid it. Infantry is slow. So we're gonna be in this scene here for a little bit here, because my opponent's content with just shooting at my infantry. He's gonna start using this Roman archer unit to shoot from the flank, but he could have shot my guy from the rear. But then again, he doesn't know what I have in the trees here. For all he knows, I might have Cav over there. This is all a mystery to him right here. Now, I was really hoping this unit of Praetorian would have ran into trees, because I would have waited for them to get closer and just shot them up. He does get them a little close though, and I think I do start to unleash on him. But he is moving them closer in such a manner where if he wanted to, he could just race up there and have a peek at what's inside the trees. Now this guy's going to move up his town watch to drain my Pila. Obviously I'm watching, so I'm not going to have my Pila turned on. It's actually turned off now. Oh yeah, I do rush forward, don't I? And he does not pull back. I guess he wasn't paying attention. I mean, they're just town watch, but you never want to lose a unit unnecessarily. So he definitely could have pulled that unit back. Alright, so at this point, now that one unit of urbans is in a very bad spot. They're isolated. So I'm going to move up my second line of urbans here. So what he could have done, he could have used his cav to attack from 2 directions instead of all through the front. Looks like my urbans did a psych out with their Pila throw. They threw nothing, it looks like. So as I retreat to the safety of my second line of urbans, I do get shot quite a bit. So now this unit's down to 66. So they took a few casualties. And again, this was a fun battle. You can tell from my build I was just, you know, having a fun time. Because in a competitive build, you want to focus more on cav and missiles at low money, not an infantry-centric army. But you know, problem with competitive builds, it's kind of boring. So try not to do that. All right. Nope, my guys are still hiding. So here's the overhead situation here. His Roman archers are right here, just kind of shooting at me. At least these guys are on regular missile mode, not flaming mode. And I think this is the unit of urbans that he was using to comb the trees, comb the forest. Alright, so he's gonna move forward again, trying to scout my position. Now, if I had cav there, I would have ran these archers over. But I guess he wants to shoot my guys from the flanks too. But to see how close these Praetorian cav are, I figured that might be close enough. Do I start using my guys? Nope, I haven't used them yet. Oh, here's a mistake my opponent makes. I move up my urbans just a little bit, so get them in Pila range. And he does not pull his archers out. Not in time anyways, because he's going to get quite a few Pila to the face. Maybe some Pila to the sternum, maybe. So, took out a significant amount with just 2 volleys. Alright, so yeah, Praetorian gets a little closer now. And it's around this time where I go, hey, you know what? It's now or never. My archers are itching for a fight. So now, when I take these guys out of hiding, I leave the Triarii hidden. You can see he's trying to shoot me from all directions. But yeah, I want to keep my my Triarii hidden for now. Because let's say he gets the idea, oh, you know what? There's archers in that forest. Nope, I got Triarii there to protect my archers. But I don't want him to know that until it's too late. It's gonna stay on this screen until we see them in action. Right now, there's not much happening over there in the middle. You know, he's shooting my guys from the flanks. I like this big row of Triarii here. Intermixed with some Archer Auxilia too. Wow, I don't recall it taking this long to start shooting. I think I wait a little bit longer until his Praetorian get a little bit closer. So yeah, he went forward again, and I didn't waste my Pila on those guys. There's no reason to waste Pila on Town Watch. So I see his main body of Urbans coming closer. Alright, so now the Praetorian are moving. Sorry about that. I forgot what happened in this fight. Kind of played it some time ago. Alright, so as the Praetorian gets closer, now my archers come out of hiding. So I have 4 units of archers focusing fire here. And I don't think he realizes it for quite a bit that I'm shooting at his Praetorian here. So let's see, that's my 3rd volley. He hasn't responded yet. Alright, now it's by the 4th or 5th volley that he responds, as you can see. So he starts charging this way. Changes his mind. Now he sees my Triarii coming out, so the cat's kind of out of the bag. Now, I don't know what he was trying to do with this. That was kind of a bad idea, just going that way. Alright, so in response, he has taken 3 of his other Praetorian cav, his remaining cav, and now he's going to charge into the forest there. He's going to move up his main infantry line. So he's got a decent positioning right now for an offensive maneuver. And I don't think he realizes they're just walking. They should be running. But on the other hand, I'm not shooting yet, so my bad. Alright, now he starts to charge. And I think for some reason I respond late to this attack here. Because my archers take the brunt of this first charge here. My Triarii, I get there a little bit late, plus that tree's in the way, so yeah, so some bad things happening here. And here comes this command unit. So I do lose a unit of Archer Auxilia with that first charge. But my Triarii is right here trying to fight. And you can see up here, his infantry is a lot closer to mine. We exchanged some Pila. And I'm going to start attacking really soon. And you can see some routing Praetorian cav in the background. Obviously not mine since I didn't bring cav. And the more obvious reason is I'm purple, he's red. So look at this commander trying to take out my Triarii and my archers. Whoops, sorry. I tried to take a screenshot there for my thumbnail, but didn't realize he'd bring that up. Alright, so now they break, and now I break his commander.
And now his men fear us.
So now the focus in the battle will be on the infantry here. And he's going to get this, it's a pretty decent charge on the back of my Urbans here. And then now it says my Urbans they were losing temporarily, but now they're back to winning. Now I'm going to take my Triarii out and then try to outflank his infantry line. And I switched my archers to flaming mode, try to work on the morale of the enemy's urban cohorts. So obviously Triarii is not the best unit for fighting infantry. But if they're outflanking, then, you know, every little bit helps. He has pretty much out of infantry elsewhere. All I have left reserves are my Triarii and this command unit who's down to 27. Don't want to lose him just yet. Even though I've taken out his commander, I'll try to keep my commander alive for as long as possible. And again, here's my Triarii on the other side, taking on some Roman archers. There's an overhead shot. I have a unit of Triarii right there in the forest, and some archers. But even with the erratic upgrades on his infantry, they're actually doing pretty well. I feel like if he would have used his cav, you know, better, then he would have easily owned my infantry here. Like, charging my archers like that, when he knew that I had Triarii there after the first Praetorian unit went out, that was a bad idea. Alright, so again, here comes the Triarii to outflank. And then a lot of blinking red flags there. And then I think he starts to admit GG soon here. But yeah, starting to break. But yeah, I mean, obviously he could have won this battle. And that would have been tragic that I was using this bad army. His army wasn't great either, but it was better than mine. You might see the gold upgrades on my infantry, but that's still very beatable, even with minimal cav. Man, this unit killed 262, but no experience gained for them. But this one gained experience. Alright, well, good game to him. Hope you enjoyed this fun battle on the Italian Lowlands map.